Okay, I want to show you how to insert a chart into a Google spreadsheet. I'm in my Google Docs at the moment. I'm going to go into party food at the top, open up my spreadsheet, and you can see that I've completed this table on party food costs. Now, I just want to insert a sheet. So unlike other spreadsheet programs where you have to select it beforehand, like highlighting it, you don't have to do this in Google. So I'm going to go up here into Insert. I'm going to go to Chart. Now it's when you get to the chart editor that you define the areas in which you want to search. So I'm going to put in the ranges that I want to actually create my chart. And I want to do it, if I move this over a bit, and I'll show you. I want to do it here from A3 to A8 and from D3 to D8. So basically I want to choose two columns that are not together. So it makes it slightly more challenging than normal, because you could select it if you wanted it if they were both beside each other, but Google doesn't give you the option if they're apart. So this is why we have to use the range tool. So I'm going to click in here to select the ranges. I'm going to go from A3 to A8. Nope. Fill in another range, and this is going to be D3 colon D8. Now you can see I'm using the colons here. It's just like a sum formula without the sum, of course, and without the equals. But it does the same thing. It's talking from a range from to something else. So I'm going to press OK, and back comes the chart editor. And this time it's more defined. You can get more options. So I'm wanting to choose a particular type of chart. Mine's a column chart. I'm going to select this. And once it's up, you can see all the basic things are there. We've got all these choices. I want to select them all. Once you select them all, you can actually get rid of this one. Now, the reason why I want to get rid of this one is because every time you select it, it always takes the top of the second column, which is, if I can move this out of the way, or it's not allowing me. If you knew, it would be 128 is the top cost in that particular column, and it always appears here. So I want to get rid of it, and it will disappear if I click on this. And this looks like a more conventional chart. There you can see at the very top, 128. Okay, now I've selected my chart. I've selected how I want it to look. You could make it slightly more simpler. If you just selected that, you could make it all one color if you wanted to. But I prefer more colors. It just adds something to it. So I'm just going to select this off again. Here we go. Now I would like to go to Customize. And this is where you can customize your chart. You can give titles. You can put an X and a Y axis title. You can also change the colors of the columns if you wish. And you can put background in and things like that. So I'm going to start off by putting in a title that I would like. Total cost of each party food. I'm probably going to keep color black, but you can select whatever color you wish to use. I'm going to choose 20 at the top just to make it more imposing when I put it in. Now, legend. This is a legend here, and you can select where you would like it to go. I would like it on the bottom, stretched underneath the actual x-axis. You can again choose the type, the size of the font, and the color of the font. I'm going to change the font though to Comic Sans, just to be similar to some of the things we've done in the past already. I'm going to choose a background color, a very light green. There we go, just to make it stand out a little bit more. Now I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to go to Axis. Now this is the first one, the horizontal axis is the x-axis, and I'm going to put in a title. I'm going to go there we go. Again, you can choose the size and the color of the particular thing that you wanted to do. Now if I go up to the top where horizontal is, I can then select left vertical, which is the y-axis of course, and I'm going to put in Here we go. And again, you can choose whatever colour you want. Now another thing you can do, but I'm not going to do, I'm not going to select this, but you can, is go into the columns section, and in the column section, if I go back down again, you can actually define what colour you would like in each column. So at the moment I've got blue, for example, for crisps, which it is here. If you select crisps, click on it, choose a different colour, you can then change that colour for crisps, whatever you want. But I'm quite happy with what I've got. I'm not going to change anything, and I think I'm finished. So I'm going to press insert, and up comes the chart, just like in any other spreadsheet program. Well, if I click on the top, you can get this white bit with a hand. It allows you to drag wherever you want it. Now I'm actually going to change it because I would like to actually insert this into its own page, just like you can in, say, Excel. I'm going to click up here where it says chart 1, and you can edit the chart as well, but you can see that, you'll be able to see that in a minute. I'm going to move it to its own sheet, and there we go, quick as a flash, it's in its own page. Now again, you can go back into edit chart if you think or don't like something and you want to change it. For example, go back in here again, go to customize, maybe change something you've already put in. Some sort of maybe the colours, whatever you want to do, and then you press update and it looks like this, and that's it, finished. I'm happy. Okay.